Hello, everyone. I hope we're doing well. I hope everyone can hear me. So this is, oh, I see a hand raised already. Let's see here. So in the chat, if you guys have any questions for me or in the Q&A, I will see, hello, everyone. Oh, good, it's working. So this, hey guys, this is great. This is the first of many Wednesday webinars series that we're going to be doing at 10 o'clock. Of course, I have the luxury of starting. Hey guys, someone's already given me a hard time. I'm doing this in my dining room. I don't normally have pictures of wine and martini glasses in my office. Unfortunately, I'm worried about bandwidth. So I am right next to my router. That's why I'm in my dining room. All right, so this is incredible. How many people are joining us? I think I'll give it another minute. For those of you who are just joining, this is the first of many webinars that we will be conducting on Wednesdays. And I was just kind of laughing. I am the first one to do it. So of course I'm slightly panicked that everything works okay. And it looks like so far it is. So if there is for some reason something that does go wrong with my internet, or it freezes. Hopefully it's not on a very unattractive face that I'm making at the moment, but we will handle that when the time comes. So hey everyone, hey Sue Sloan, I see you giving me a shout out. I cannot see anyone else right now. It's a webinar version, so you're just gonna see me. And I just wanted to, I guess, really get started. It seems like, okay, for everyone, I'm in my dining room. People keep giving me a hard time. Next time, I'll just take down all of my artwork. So, okay, today we are talking about social media marketing in a virtual world. So if you've taken any of my classes or following me on any of my social media, you know the best way to get an interaction is to start on your face. So obviously I woke up, I showered, I put makeup on, but this is the best way to get people engaged right away. I want them to see my face like any video I would be doing. And for those of you in the Midwest market, you've probably heard the beginning of this spiel a little bit, but it is really important for everyone to hear a few things about social media marketing. So let's make sure I know how to do all of this. We're going to share my screen. So I hope everyone can see my screen. And I think you can see me in the corner there. This is very exciting. Okay, so I did a, oh, I see people are raising their hand. If you have any questions or if there's an issue, type it in the Q&A because that pops up. I'm the only person in my house right now trying to navigate. So if you guys do have any questions, put it in the Q&A because that actually pops up and notifies me. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about is why are we doing this? Why social media? It's unfortunate that maybe a lot of us, because of the coronavirus, started to realize, okay, you know, social media is where I need to start moving some of my, yes, you can also put it in the chat too. The question on my screen does pop up. You guys already have so many questions, so there will be plenty of handouts. If you've taken any class with me, you know I already have probably 6 that I've created that will be sent out after, and I will be sharing on my Facebook and Instagram. There is no CE in this class. This is just Howard Hanna telling me to give you guys good information. In fact, we just kind of started this idea yesterday, so we did not have time for any CE classes. Okay, so When we talk about social media today, you guys do probably know a lot of this already. Exposure for you, I'm not gonna waste your time with that, but advertising is changing. This is the important thing where a lot of us think in real estate, we can go about doing our advertising the way we always have. We're gonna buy a newspaper ad, we're gonna buy a park bench, we're gonna buy, the beginning of a movie marquee. And that's not working so much anymore because a lot of people are either just throwing out the postcards or they're just fast forwarding through your ad. So social media is a great way to expand your network with a different demographic and learn different marketing strategies. We all know the home buyer demographic is changing. Millennials are all over the place on the market, buying and selling. So let's talk about what you're going to do here. I do have this fun little, well, everyone knows I love coffee. Everyone, I think probably in the Midwest has seen something similar to this, but what each network does and really what we should be focusing on. So I would tell agents today that they really need an Instagram account for sure, because that can sync to Facebook. So everyone should be downloading an Instagram account and get a business account. If you have a Facebook business account already, it's going to sync and you don't have to do anything. And Twitter is easy just because it can also sync to Facebook. A lot of people like LinkedIn. And then Pinterest is kind of fun because you can share your listings on Pinterest. You can share boards if you have listings in one area or updated kitchens or kind of a way to group it. Again, it's just more exposure. I do see a couple of hands raised. Again, if you have an actual question, if you can just make sure that you put it either in the chat or in the question and answer session window, I will get those before I get if there's another issue with just the hand raised. All right, so I did add a few others. I do think agents should get a Yelp account, or excuse me, Yelp, to get a YouTube account. If you have a Gmail account, you already have a YouTube account. So you just log in, make a password, and you're good to go. You should look yourself up on Yelp. If agents aren't on there yet, that's only a matter of time. We are getting Google reviews, so we are moving into the whole, client review on these public sites. All right, so the most important thing to take out of social media marketing, if you are in the other room getting a cup of coffee, if you're using the bathroom, come back, listen to this. This is the most important part. So what happened back in the day in the early 90s, 80s with real estate was called outbound marketing. And we probably have heard this term before. Outbound marketing is I have a bunch of goods and services, listings, happy buyers, testimonials, and I'm just going to push it out to all of my sphere and hope that something sticks. Well, I will tell you right now, if I'm looking at an agent's page on Facebook and it's new listing, new listing, new listing, I'm going to unfollow them. I probably won't unlike them because they'll know, but I'm going to unfollow them because I don't need that on my newsfeed. Unless I'm looking to buy or sell a house, outbound marketing does nothing for me. Inbound marketing is what you need to do. And this is why I believe, if you checked my story this morning, I had over 20 some people ask for help with content ideas. And that's what this is about. So inbound marketing is I'm going to give information that's going to pull people in, that's going to look at my site, that's going to watch me on YouTube, that's going to hear what I have to say on Instagram. Inbound marketing is content that whether you're looking to buy or sell right now doesn't matter. You want to follow that realtor because they're giving good content for homeowners, for people in the community, for things to do. And there's a lot of things that we will go over on how you can get content. All right, so I see. I just got a question about if this is going to be provided later. Yes, if you have to step off at any time, these Wednesday webinars are very informal. I mean, I'm in my dining room right now. So you don't have to stay the whole time. If you have a question, if you want to email me after, all of that is fine. It is being recorded and will be shared on YouTube and in some emails that are going out. All right. All right, so let's talk content. So here's that outbound content. This is like cold calling, postcards, The other thing that's not fun about outbound marketing is it's more expensive to pay for this stuff to go out to people. What you want to start doing is inbound marketing. So this is the stuff where you're engaging your audience. Everything that I've been posting on my Instagram, if you are following Kate LaSold on Instagram, my whole story is live, or it's video content, or it's asking for your opinion, or you know, to chime in about some advice or a request that you have. I'm engaging the audience in that sense. So perfect example for a realtor. You're out at a home and you take a picture of a wall that you're going to paint, and just ask in a poll on Instagram story, what color should we paint the wall, gray or blue, and have people vote. I don't care what color they paint the wall, but I'm definitely going to vote on that. Or say, you know, ask a quiz. How much money do you need to put down for an FHA loan, and then give percentages and have them vote. Or I mean, there's a lot of options, and I'm hoping I will get to that here on my phone in a moment. I will be honest, I'm on the corporate Zoom account and my phone is linked to a personal. So I'm going to try to share my phone screen towards the end of this class. Hopefully it works. If not, I'm going to record my screen and then upload that to YouTube. So I'm also on YouTube. If you want to follow Kate LaSold on YouTube, you'll see all of my other training videos as well. All right. So even if Facebook took away the poll option, it is still on Instagram, and you'll hear by the end of this class that I am definitely an Instagram person above all. All right, I'm seeing a couple other questions. I'm going to try to get through the class as best I can before I start answering these. So that's a great question, Kathy. I'm going to tell the difference between stories and posts by the end of this. As soon as we get on my social media, I put a note down. We will get to that. All right. So this video will be on GoHanna. Yes, I will. If you guys could just put notes down, and then I will get to all of your questions by the end here. Okay. So inbound content. A lot of people are like, well, I can't keep giving house tips every day. That's fine. Inbound content is anything that's just going to make someone want to follow your page. I don't know if anyone saw my Instagram last night, but Kevin and I were trying to figure out how Zoom webinars worked, and I saw myself on 3 different screens, and I was dancing and I was making fun of myself. That's entertaining. People are going to be like, okay, she's ridiculous, and they're going to want to follow me. So entertaining, if you're providing assistance, something that's relatable or relationship. So a picture of you and your family, or a picture of you with your dog, giving an analysis, so the housing market, or inform them on what's going on with you know, the market right now. If your post does not do one of these 5 things, it is considered outbound marketing, and you can really only have about 2 posts of those for every 8 that is inbound marketing. So I'll give that stat again. There's a social media blogger, marketer man. His name is Graham Woods, and this probably was about 3 years ago when I first got this position. I was watching and reading something that he had written, and he said that there should be an 80-20% ratio on your inbound to outbound marketing. So if you have 10 posts that you want to put on social media, 8 need to be one of these 5 components, and 2 can be outbound marketing. 2 can be a listing or a sale or a testimonial or whatever, but only 2. So I see my screen is getting a little screwy. Hopefully my internet is okay. Can you guys all raise your hand that you can still hear me okay? Awesome, I got it. I see everyone can still hear me. No longer can you look at my lovely face. So, okay, if it's not doing one of these 5, it's considered outbound marketing and really needs to be limited in your social media. So here you go. Here's your first bit of what to post. This is all very much Let's see here. Oh, you can still see me? Interesting. I can't see me. All right. Well then. So I'm going to go over inbound, outbound content that's real estate related and not real estate related. So this would be, this page right here is definitely more related on real estate stuff. So this is, you know, your, oh, excuse me. This post actually, this is for loan officers. This was a presentation I had done for loan officers. I have one for realtors here at the end. So we're gonna skip over this page. And this is a social media calendar that I created a long time ago and gave to some FastStart students. So this, I think it's really great if everyone just creates their own social media calendar based on things that they like, based on things that they're really good at in the industry. And then if you have the calendar, it really helps with consistency to find that information. So Monday, you know, the first Monday of the month, I know that I'm going to do a neighborhood post. Well, I live in Shaker Heights. I could go to shaker.org and find a post. I don't have to create my own post. I can find something online. Or maybe I go to cleveland.com and I see, you know, the weekend recap or something like that. It's really easy to find inbound content. It's all over the internet. So the reason why I have this this calendar the way organized the way I do is because each one of these days is associated with a hashtag. So I have Tuesday. I have you know, hashtag Tip Tuesday, Housing Tip Tuesday, Wednesday Wisdom, and I will give you all this handout as well as a hashtag handout, and you'll get so much information from me by the end of this, so don't worry. I just saw a lot of chat. Yeah, so everyone that's asking, believe me, if you are just meeting me for the first time as a trainer here, I used to teach high school, so I know that everyone needs a handout by the end. You will absolutely get handouts, probably more than you want. So don't worry about this. It's recorded. You will get a handout. All right. So, all right. And no, not every post has to be tied back to real estate. Don't worry about that. It's just an easy way. So someone just asked a question, does every post, even those personal posts, need to be tied to real estate? No, not at all. In fact, I would recommend not all of them be tied back to real estate because you want to show some personality. So I think when I thought we had lost me on the screen, I was starting to talk about this gentleman, Graham Woods, and I've kind of taken over his quote here that I read a couple years ago. I absolutely love. He put Facebook, but I'm substituting Facebook for social media. He said social media was for sharing, not selling. Be a personality, not a salesperson. You have to remember Facebook, Instagram, all of these sites started out for people to share what's going on in their life, to share things about, you know, just their day to day. And so if I keep getting a post from a realtor about a new listing, when I'm not even in the market, it's a great way to get me to not follow you on social media. And that's really what I want people to take out of this class. So I do have a couple questions here I'm writing. No, not every post have to be video. Video posts do get about a 200% increase in engagement, and live video gets a 600% engagement. I will absolutely go over hashtags. So don't worry, guys. We just started this class. It feels like we just started this class, 20 minutes in. There's plenty we will go over. And then if there's anything else, I can stay on and chat with people after 11 if you have other questions. And then time blocking for these posts. I'm going to tell you right now, the best thing to do is to get a scheduling app that we're going to talk about. All right. So here's just some examples of the informative content. I did a similar presentation for the loan officers. And so I tried to pick some really great content to share with you all. So this is informative content, you know, tips and tricks. This is for agents. This one is how to get the best rate, providing analysis. So, you know, here's things about how you're, you know, what's going on with the market and the rates, giving assistance, This is another loan officer, obviously Michelle, how she used a Howard Hanna ad to promote her own. And then we will absolutely talk about hashtags. And there's my fun quote: social media is for sharing, not selling. Be a personality, not a salesperson. So the last one, promoting relationships. This is a really easy one because you can share with buyers and sellers. If they don't care about you posting something for them on social media, I would absolutely ask if you can, say, here's my happy buyer. And I do want to, and then entertaining posts. So I hope that's okay that I'm sharing this one. I just love this Throwback Thursday post. That is a very popular hashtag on Instagram and Facebook. And if you have a headshot or a photo from back in the day to share, talk about showing personality, being authentic, being, kind of raw, not putting on a sales pitch. A great way to do that is some old photos. All right, I have a few other questions. So how are you able to get your posts to be seen? Well, if you're on a business account, I would recommend just start going into using hashtags and boosting those posts. So like $20 will get your posts seen. Close to like 1,000 people, depending on the zip code that you're in. It's definitely worth doing that. And I will have a video on how to boost a post here by the end. So for Instagram, I do have, I think what I'm going to have to do for Instagram is, unfortunately, I don't know if I'll be able to share everything on Instagram right now from my phone. But again, if you follow me on YouTube, I will do an Instagram tutorial on how to do posts and videos as best I can, and then I'll share that on YouTube for you all. All right, I did see some other things in the chat, and then we're going to move off of I do think it's great to highlight community events. I absolutely agree, especially right now. Some feel-good stories wouldn't be a bad idea. So I'm going to get right into some of these hashtag posts. So the first thing I recommend, this right here that I'm on right now, this is Canva. Canva is a free app that is great for making social media content. What I tell everyone to do, so if you've taken a class with me, you know that there's always homework assignments. Your first homework assignment is you need to make a social media calendar. If you're really good at staging, or if you're really good at cooking, if you're really good at gardening, whatever your hobby is, or your dogs, you can put them in a post, once, twice a week, do something like that to just kind of show who you are as an individual. All right, I just got a bunch of questions here. So there is a Canva tutorial I made. It is on YouTube. So again, if you follow me on YouTube, all you have to do is go to YouTube and search for Kate LeSueur, I believe, and you'll be able to find it. Just subscribe. You will see videos on how to do Canva and Publisher. I'm doing Canva today just because it is a cloud-based service. So if people wanted to use Publisher and they're not at the office this week, or till our quarantine life is over, I wanted to show Canva. So the first thing that I recommend that everyone does is create a marketing materials folder. So I have a folder that's called marketing materials. All right, and this is your next little assignment. What you want to do is go in and create folders for every logo that you would want to use. You want to find, if you like Bitmojis, if you have different social media posts that you would do. You also want to grab e-cards from Hannah eCards. You can use the snipping tool, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Or you can steal some cover photos from Howard Hanna's Facebook. So I have a bunch of Bitmojis that I've used in different marketing pieces. I have different social media logos that I've used on different pieces. So everything is right here in my marketing materials file, so that when I want to create an actual post, it's much easier to do so because I already have everything downloaded. Oh, my name does say Jackie Casera, doesn't it? My name is spelled L-E-S as in Sam, U-E-U-R. Yes, it says I'm Jackie. I am Kate LeSueur. That is a great point. Thank you. All right, so let's talk content. So I have, let's see here, some ideas for you. So this will be shared, but this right here is a list of content sites that you are able to use. And the one that I really like is the Keeping Current Matters blog. This is a great post or place to get a lot of real estate info that's not always geared to people looking to buy or sell. So this will be online. This will be able to be shared with all of you. But I'm going to show you what to do with some of this. Canva is C-A-N-V-A. For those of you whose screen has frozen, maybe just hit refresh and see, because it seems like for most people, it seems to be going okay. So can we see, are we okay? I hope we can see the screen. Awesome, thank you. All right, so the KCM blog is definitely one that I really like. It's this one right here, Keeping Current Matters. It gives great information for people that aren't just looking to buy or sell. So what I'm going to show you all. I think I just needed to put this in full screen and then it worked. All right. Thank you everyone for bearing with me. All right, so when let's say I wanted to go, well, let's just show you. So I wanted to go to Keeping Current Matters. All right, just send me a message if the screen freezes again. So, all right, so Keeping Current Matters, this is an easy free site. So I would just click on this. Click on the blog. And I'm going to find something that looks like a great share. So, buying a home. Do you know the lingo? That looks great. It's a fun post. So actually, it is a free blog post. If you wanted to brand it, you do have to pay. But I'm going to share something, and I've never paid for KCM. I'm not doing this personalized version. You can pay for the personalized, but I'm not going to worry about that. So I found something that I wanted to share. And whenever you are posting from a third-party site, you want to make sure that you give some type of anecdote to the post. You never just want to share that post and not say anything. There's a lot of companies out there that will actually, you can pay them to do this for you, and they just post from other sites, and there's no reason why they're posting. They don't give a reason like, oh, I wanted to share this because I found this informative, or I really like this post. No one's going to open just a third-party site. So I'm going to click on this Facebook F. And up here it says share to newsfeed or story. I'm going to go on a page I manage. And I'm just going to find my post. And here I'm going to say, you know, what a great infographic for potential. So I just put a little anecdote in there. I didn't just share, and then I would put, you know, I'm going to put Howard Hanna, home buying, home selling, real estate, and you'll see whenever I do a hashtag, it becomes blue, like it's clickable. So how hashtags work, and the best way to explain it is really using Instagram. So if you can follow me on YouTube, I'll put that video up and you'll be able to see it. When someone clicks on that, they can see all of the related posts for people that have used those same hashtags. So the way that I explain hashtags, there's three ways I explain it. You ever go to in Cleveland we go to the Indians game. You ever go to, like, you know, a sporting event, and on the jumbotron at Progressive Field it says, you know, hashtag Tribe Town or Tribe Talk to get on the jumbotron. Well, the Cleveland Indians do not follow me on Instagram. They don't follow me on any social media. I'm not, you know, that viral of a sensation now. So if I want my face to end up on that jumbotron, I take a selfie and then I put hashtag, you know, Tribe Town. And then because they are following that hashtag, they can reshare that on the jumbotron. So it's a great way to reach out to people who might not know that you're on social media. There's a coffee quiz on one of our news channels in the morning, and they'll say, you know, you know, who was the first president who, I don't know, did something or other. And then it would say, to answer the question, do hashtag, you know, WJW coffee quiz. And then the last way I'll explain it, so I got if you've heard the story, I apologize, but 2 Christmases ago, I got an Instant Pot for Christmas. And I love watching those videos of the time-lapse cooking. So I follow hashtag Instant Pot on Instagram. And anytime someone in the world, who I might not even know them, they live in, you know, between North Dakota and Brazil, wherever, they have an Instant Pot and they're sharing their recipe, I can get that recipe because I'm following Instant Pot. So the best way to use hashtags is to really be consistent and use some that are already established. Lucky for you, Howard Hanna has already established a lot of hashtags, and I will give you that list here in a moment. But you should also do regional hashtags, personal hashtags, some for your office. So, you know, I live in Shaker Heights, I could do my neighborhood, and then I could do my own hashtag. And I obviously did Howard Hanna. So I would post that. And now that's on my Facebook business page. Okay. You want to follow Instant Pot? It's INSTAPOT. There, it's great. It's really entertaining. I will share some of those the hashtag options. The other thing I wanted to share is, even though I've given you this list of content, so I will share this on all of my sites, on Instagram, on Facebook, on everything. Sometimes it's really easy just to Google what you're looking for. So what I like to do, I found a post on Tuesday that I really liked, but I just Googled, you know, great DIY projects for the home. All right, and I found this post right here. So I actually already have it up. So here's a great post, you know, stuck at home, needing something to do. Here are really easy DIY projects. Removing candle wax from a jar. Oh, well, a painting just fell. Removing candle wax from a jar and then reusing that jar. A lot of really easy, fun stuff that you're able to do. And I can share this, obviously, online by just taking the link. So I've just highlighted the link, and I'm going to copy that link and log into my Facebook. soon as I post the link, a thumbnail is going to be, it's going to be thinking, it's going to bring up a thumbnail. It should be. All right, so here's my preview. Once I have the thumbnail, you can delete, oops, I can delete this post right here. And just put, you know, stuck at home, needing fun things to do, click here, great home improvement DIY projects. So you don't need to have that URL in there. Another cool thing that you're able to do, I've got some questions. I do hashtag my name, and I do as many hashtags as I want. I mean, you can do, 50, 100 if you wanted. The best way to promote or to use your own hashtag would be just making sure people in the office in your area know to use it. So the hashtag HH Big Event, when we had our big open house weekend, if I were a buyer and I was seeing that trending, or maybe I walked into an agent's open house and I don't know every single agent in my area on Facebook or Instagram, I could say, you know, I could tell that open house guest, you should follow HH Big Event on Instagram and get all of those open houses. So Max, great question. I do use different apps to shorten links, and I'm actually going to show that right now. Okay, so there's a lot of questions. You know what I think I might do? I will take all of these questions and I'll make an FAQ for everyone on social media, you know, frequently asked questions, and I will get that for you all. Great advice from someone. 9 to 11 hashtags per post will get the most traction. Using too many is not good, and that is from a professional marketer. I just play one on Howard Hanna webinars. So what you'll be able to do with, if you wanted to share a post, I'm on Facebook and I see publishing tools right here. So eventually it will show up, and I hit create. Do have a lot of windows open. Oop. Let's go over here. Can you guys see my screen? It's off of mine for some reason. Oh, just seeing me. That's too much. You don't need to see all that. Okay. Okay, so where was I? So here I'm on Facebook Publishing. I hope everyone can see this now. We're good, right? I hope. Good. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for bearing with me during all of this. All right. So I hit create at the top here. And I can share that post. All right. And now from here, let's see here, I can schedule. So, you know, typically I would want that, what's it called, thumbnail to show up. But for the sake of just showing you scheduling, so you can schedule directly through Facebook. So under the share now, I can hit schedule, and I can choose any custom date that I want. So when you're doing Facebook and Instagram posts, Instagram's just going to be photo content. You actually can't share any links in your news feed, only in your profile. So Facebook's going to give a lot more kind of informational posts and like blog posts and such. You can't share that on Instagram. So this is how you can just spend the rest of the afternoon today scheduling out for your social media posts on Facebook. All right, and there's my lovely preview. All right, so how I did that, I went to publishing tools on my business page and then I hit create. All right, and that's how you can publish in advance. You can schedule out on Facebook. So let's get to some of the more exciting stuff. Okay, so some things that I've done on Canva. All right, what you are going to want to do, you're going to want to create a YouTube cover page. For those of you that are doing video content, you should always kind of have like a cover page. I have a cover page for when I go live on Instagram. It's right here. So I created this very easily on Canva. There is a YouTube tutorial on that. And I did one for YouTube as well. So for a lot of people that are making these posts, they're like, I don't understand how the pixels work, or how do I know what goes where? How does that work? This is the best thing about Canva. All you need to do is search YouTube cover or just YouTube, and you'll see, okay, YouTube, you know, thumbnail. Here we go. I can click on any of these, and yeah, they say beauty and travel, but you can change any of that. So I could take this safari one. And I could put, you know, home tour, much smaller. And then I could put something underneath that says what the home is. And then I could find a home. Oh, this one, there you go. And I just drag that in. So now I have what is the correct version, pixels, size, everything. And I could put, you know, home tour with Kate LeSueur, and use this as the cover art on my YouTube channel. Just saw a ton of questions. So Howard Hanna does have tools for social media marketing. Agent Media Marketplace will do it. What else? Moxie has one, Moxie Publish, and AdWorks, Trigger Marketing Social. So I don't use those as much just because I'm paying for a provider where I think it's pretty easy. You can learn it yourself. If you're running out of time, or if it's just easier sometimes to pay, then by all means use them. They're available to you. But I'm showing kind of more of that outside content that maybe I would only use AdWorks or Trigger Marketing Social for something like an actual listing or actually promoting myself as a realtor. How did I make that cartoon of myself? That's an app called Bitmoji, Bitmoji, and they are PNGs. So that's actually a great thing I need to share with everyone. A PNG is a high resolution image, and it has typically a transparent background. So I will show you the difference between them. So this right here is a JPEG, all right? It does not have a transparent background. It looks kind of, you know, a little dingy here, like I don't really know how images work. We don't want that, all right? So this, you can see the white background. We want something that is a transparent background. We want a high res. So in this case, these are high resolution PNGs, which means that I can actually, here we go. I have, you know, that you see the transparent background. It's going through, you know, everything on the page. So you want to go to GoHana and under marketing or under documents and then marketing and then logos, you're going to see something that has a folder of PNG. Just download all of the PNG files and put them in your social media marketing folder. So when I say that, here I am. There I am hanging on the sign without my coffee, I guess, or I can go on this side. But so this is a PNG, meaning that it's transparent background. We can see, you know, the everything behind me. It's not a big white square. So if you wanted to use Bitmojis, you would just have to download that app and then email yourself the images that you like. All right. I see some more questions and chats here. So great question. Canva is the version that I have is totally free. You can tell that it's free because nothing's really organized over here. I don't have the option to categorize and put my images in folders. Everything that I'm doing on Canva is the free version. I don't pay for it at all. How did I get all of these choices on the left? So when I click upload, I can just go to upload a new image. And we're in my marketing materials folder. So here's all of my marketing pieces that I've used. And I have all my Bitmojis. So, you know, here's my thumbs up one. I just download that and it should be loading all the way up here. We'll delete that one. Happy thumbs up. I look a little crazed, but fine, I guess. So there is how you download it, and then it's saved here on the side. So this is a great question. The reason why I'm able to do this so quickly is because I've already uploaded all of my photos that I want on Canva, and I suggest you all do that. So my marketing materials folder, excuse me, has a lot in it. So, you know, you have any personal logos, you want to put those in there. Bitmojis, if you have logos you want to download from GoHana for the Chow Chow. We have codes for kids here in the Midwest. Okay, I have Canva. The Canva version I'm using is free. Yes, this is all free. I have Howard Hanna signs. I have headshots. I have my open to close and email template for Real Scout when I send those out. I have different recruiting images that I've taken from GoHana. So you should really just make a marketing materials folder. I can copy all of these and just paste them in here and then use them whenever I want. This is exciting, yes. Thank you. All right, so I do have, let's see here. Yes, I do recommend just upload all of those Howard Hanna images, logos, just upload all of them into Canva. So can you schedule posts on Instagram? Yes, I'm gonna show you that app. I'm surprised that we are already 50 minutes in. I definitely thought that I would have some more time here. Can you do 2 people in a Bitmoji example for a team? So yeah, kind of. If you have Snapchat and they're both associated with the Bitmoji, you can actually chat with the Bitmojis of the 2 of you together, and you can do that. So I think actually Kevin and I have one of us, like, you know, smacking hands in excitement. You can share those. You just have to a screenshot, and it might not at that point be a PNG. Okay, so I'm going to show you all where in GoHana you can get all of these logos. So pay attention, because this is what you want to do. You can download them with 1 click. Also, the Bitmojis, all you need to do is on your smartphone is download the app Bitmoji, B-I-T-M-O-J-I, and create your Bitmoji. I will be on till you guys are sick of me. I'll talk about that baseball one in a second. Okay, so Canva can be used on a Mac. I'm not doing anything on Publisher for that reason. So that's why I'm on Canva. All right, so how to get all of these. I hope everyone's paying attention. I'm gonna go to GoHanna and I'm just gonna search logos. Under documents, I'm gonna see the logos folder. If there's anyone on here from franchises, yours are gonna be one of the all capital L logos one. Those are gonna be under your brand features. So talk to Monica if you're looking for those. But for corporate offices, we're gonna go to this logos one. And you see Howard Hanna Real Estate Services, Homes of Distinction, Money Back Guarantee, and all of these are available in JPEGs and PNGs. If you want to make your own content, you need to make PNGs, or you need to use PNGs all the way. So I'm just going to click on Howard Hanna Real Estate Services, PNGs, and then I'm just going to download this entire file and then upload it to my Canva marketing upload piece. All right, that's where you find them. So I just shared where everything was. Do we all see where to find the PNG logos for GoHanna? You can follow this route or just search for logos in GoHanna. Yes, I emailed a bunch of Bitmojis to myself, and then I just did a save as, and they're already PNGs. So I just saved as to my marketing file. All right, so let's go back to some of these other great content ideas. Canva is its own site. So I just go to, so I'm just under Canva, C-A-N-V-A. I just created my account. It's gonna prompt you to pay for something. For a free trial, just hit skip. You don't need to pay for anything. All right, so I've made my cover photos, right? Let's get out of this one. I showed if you wanted to make social media calendars for yourself, you can do that. I'm gonna get out of this though, that's not as exciting. All right, I am gonna share the content list. And I'm going to get to the hashtag list here in a second. So I'm trying to get through all of these handouts in the next 7 minutes for people who need to get off, but keep in mind it will be recorded. All right, so someone asked why I had that baseball Bitmoji flying at my head. It's actually this Bitmoji. I just cut off the baseball, that's why. So here are popular hashtags on the bottom, real estate hashtags on the top. I will share this on Facebook. I will share it on Instagram. I will put it on GoHanna. I'm sure it will be sent out in an email. But these are hashtags that either Howard Hanna's already established that are popular in real estate. And then here are popular ones just to use on Instagram or any other posts. So, you know, Transformational Tuesday, that should say transformational, I believe. But a really easy one for real estate, a before and after of a home. You know, here's the before kitchen, here's an after. Transformational Tuesdays, more popular for people on diets or body lifters and stuff like that. But it's a great way just to get more exposure. Throwback Thursday, I showed you, you know, you have your first headshot. These are all great ideas to get more exposure. This will be online. You can print it out. I will save it as a PDF and a JPEG, but you will be able to find it on my Facebook site, and I'm pretty sure marketing will send it out as well. So a shortcut to use your hashtags on every post. A great piece of advice, if you're doing a lot of posting from your phone, you should really just make a note, like use your note app or whatever on whatever phone you have, and just have all of them already written out. So maybe you have one for, you know, this neighborhood, or on Sundays when you have an open house, or a new listing, or price reduction, or your new staging, you know, endeavor. Just have it already saved, and then you can just copy and paste it. That's the best way to do that. Okay, so 5 minutes to show you a few other things here. All right, so I did a a throwback Thursday. I think my mom is going to kill me, but it's only fair because look what she did to my hair. I have no idea what this look was, so I don't even know if she's on. Sorry, Mom. But so throwback Thursday. So here's one photo. Here's another photo. This is that relationship post. It's entertaining. It's funny. You know, it's going to get more likes than if this was an open house post with a home. Keep in mind, social media is to get you and your sphere to stay top of mind, to be on their newsfeed as much as possible without them unfollowing you or being like, oh my gosh, enough of the real estate already. So here's a throwback Thursday one. I would actually put this on my Instagram and I would share it to my Facebook. So my Instagram and Facebook business pages are synced. So I just looked up, you know, Instagram post, and I found this. Another one I would do, Small Business Saturday. Here's another really easy one that I made on Canva. What's your favorite ice cream shop? Outside of being obsessed with coffee, I eat ice cream probably daily. It's actually a disgusting addiction. So this would be a great post. I might actually put it on my Instagram story or Facebook story and ask people what their favorite is, so they actually get to vote, and then give the you know, give the results at the end. Like people, you know, they want to know what everyone else thinks. It's a great way to engage people, give more people to want to follow you, share, pay attention to what the next post is, what ice cream is the best. I love Mitchell's. I think I have one more. Oh, I couldn't give my mom a hard time without giving my dad a hard time. Also, can't get mad at me because I have this like witch, I don't know what's going on with my hair down there, but it's just terrible. So here's a nice little throwback Thursday again of my dad and my brother and myself. I don't know how old I was, but this is entertaining. It's funny, right? This is that social media post that's gonna show my personality, show me in real life, not me realtor. So as terrible as that was, you know, sometimes you've got to have a little humility on some of these sites. All of these posts were done using the Instagram square photo on Canva. All right, the next thing, let's see here, that I have for you, and then we, another way to share from Instagram. So great question. I put the Howard Hanna logo on everything. I work for Howard Hanna, and I just, I want people to know that I'm in real estate, and that even if it is just a picture of me dressed as a weird witch when I was 5 years old, I'm putting Howard Hanna's logo on there so that they remember, oh, she works at Howard Hanna, you know, she's a realtor. Another example, if you wanted to do a throwback Thursday and you have more than one headshot, or if you have, you know, you're on a team maybe and you want to have match the baby photo to the team member, as much as possible, show personality and get people to actually interact with you. Try to do a little questionnaire or a poll. I have almost everything that you're seeing right now. This is all business stuff. None of this is on my personal page. The Howard Hanna colors on my Canva design. Okay, so that is a great question. Let's say I wanted to make an Instagram story post. So I'm just going to search Instagram story. And let's say I wanted to, like, I don't know, congratulate someone. So I picked this one. I know it's the right size, the correct pixels, some different options here. So I can click up here, and if I wanted this to be the Howard Hanna colors, so you'll notice I added them. I'm going to give you all the code. So the Howard Hanna green on design programs is 0C653A. 0C653A. And now it's that Hannah Green. All right, click on this one. I'm going to change the color up here to the Howard Hanna yellow. So this one is FBCE20. FBCE20. And now I have those saved. So now I have a lovely Howard Hanna post here. And I could ask, you know, like, happy new homeowners. Yes, the green, 0C653A. And I don't have any happy new, here, they're new homeowners. There we go. Happy new homeowners. And now I have my, you know, new post, whatever I want to share. So that's the Howard Hanna ones. You can save those colors. Thank you, Douglas. I'm smiling, I promise. So I know that we are a little bit over. Okay, this question I did get earlier. So do I think it's necessary to have both a business and personal page? Yes, I do. I think everyone's asking about the Bitmojis now, it's all I'm reading. So I think that a business page is worth it for a few reasons. One, the pay to boost. It's just really nice to be able to pay a very little bit of money for a lot of people to see your post. The next reason why I really like it is because you know that if you have Howard Hanna in your title of your page, or you know, mentioning somewhere Howard Hanna in your bio on Instagram, on Facebook, my page says Kate Lesueur Howard Hanna Training and Education. Every single post will have Howard Hanna's name in it, and I'm giving credit to the brokers, so I know I'm following, at least for the state of Ohio, license law. Okay, so the Instagram story over a post. So what I recommend with this, if you, I gave that 80-20 rule, so 80% of your posts should be inbound content and 20% of your posts should be outbound content. Your story, as much as you want, can be listing, buyer, seller, I don't care. Your story is only going to last for 24 hours. And what you want is when someone goes to your page, I have no idea if this is going to work, but if someone goes to your actual page, this shouldn't be a bunch of listings and is it even moving? A bunch of listings and homes. This should show the personality part. The story, they actually have to click to follow. So people are choosing to look at those. You can make all of your feed, when someone goes to your profile, the point is they really want that to be the inbound content. If they look at your stories, that can be outbound content. There will be webinars for more advanced social media. There will also be some videos because I want to share them from my phone. And yes, this is being recorded. All right, I think the last thing that I had promised to show was Hootsuite. So if there's if people are still on, I've just got one more thing I wanted to show you. Right now, this is Hootsuite. So there are two. See, is there a lot of people still on? You guys aren't sick of me yet? Jeez. All right. So I will make a social media FAQ. I will put all the colors on. I'll do all of that. So I will also include the little to-do list that I've created for everyone with all of the blogs. So this is my Hootsuite, and this is free for 2 networks. So I have Facebook and Instagram. This is Buffer. I use Hootsuite more, but I wanted to show. So Buffer, B-U-F-F-E-R, and Hootsuite is H-O-O, it's up here in my post, H-O-O-T-S-U-I-T-E. Someone asked earlier, how much time do I need to spend actually sharing and time blocking to get all of these posts? Well, if you just time block out Monday and just do for the week, or maybe Sunday at your open house, you just set schedule for the week. You can use one of these free apps. I'm only using the free app. Usually when I'm training, it's always the free one. I'm just going to click on New Post. And I'm going to pick a social media that I want. So maybe I want to do my Facebook page. And I'm going to, see here, put in, we're going to talk about food now. So Crockpot, we're going to do that. So I just found a link, and this is just to show you guys with time. All right. So here's my link, and it's going to ask, do I want to shorten this? And I do, because it's pretty. It's prettier when it's shortened. So this actually has a nice thumbnail. But if I wanted to put something different, I could go to Open Media Library. This is on Hootsuite again. And I actually can put a GIF. And I'm searching hungry. And I could put a funny GIF underneath my post. So if you're on Facebook right now, or you're watching my Facebook page, you'll see I did one with like funny exercises. So I could share, there's my link, and then I could put great, easy dishes to make while you're working from home or something. And then schedule for later. I just pick whenever I want this scheduled and hit done, and there it is. It would be scheduled. So people, how do I know what's scheduled out? I don't want to keep posting the same thing. So I just went over here to Publisher, and it's going to show me what I've scheduled for the week. So there's my fun, stir crazy wanting exercise. I put this GIF in here, put a hashtag, and I shared this on my Facebook. So if you're looking for a way to just schedule out your social media for the rest of the year, the rest of the month, week by week, by all means, get Hootsuite. It's free. You just link your accounts, and you can schedule out through there. So I am about 8 minutes over. I'm going to check these questions, and then let everyone get to work. Okay. This is recorded. It will be shared. I'm not exactly sure where at some point, but I know marketing will probably share it. You can do everything that I did today on a PC or a Mac. It doesn't matter, although I always recommend using Chrome with with Canva or the GoHanna platform. I will email out all of the handouts. If it doesn't come from me, if you didn't register with your email, I think marketing will have them somewhere. They will also be shared on GoHanna. The tagging question is for Facebook. Tagging. So you can tag the business if you like it. If you are the admin on the page, I'm not sure if you're able to, but you have to make sure that you like it first before you're able to mention the business. Okay, let's see here. So Hootsuite should not have a cost. When a lot of times when you go to an app that is free, it says start your free trial for a month, and then it's going to charge you. Somewhere probably very small in light gray, it says to skip, and you just need to find that. You should be able to skip that and not have to pay. Oh, thank you, our marketing expert. Hootsuite allows for 30 posts up to 3 social media platforms. Buffer only allows for 10. This is recorded. It will be shared. Thank you so much, everyone, for all the nice words. Clearly, my internet lasted. These handouts I can share. I'll put on my social media right now on Kate Lasold, on Instagram, on Facebook, and I will send it to the marketing team for a way to upload to GoHanna. It will be posted soon. If we need to, I'll just put it on my YouTube channel right now, just to at least get it out there. If you need to email me, I think at one point we had close to 500 people on. So if you did not register with an email, you can email me directly and I can send it out. But if you did email, you'll get it. This will be sent out. Don't worry, all of the handouts will be available. If not, by noon today, you can reach out to me, but I will absolutely put them on my social media in minutes. I'm glad this was easy to follow. I've been known to talk a little quick. I only had 1 cup of coffee and half of it spilled, so that's probably why. I will make a full tutorial on Instagram, hopefully by the end of the week. That will be on my YouTube page. To put Chrome on your computer, just go to google.com and search Chrome. Oop. And download now. And then once it downloads, just drag it to your quick little menu bar down here. If you're able to post once a day, I think that's ideal. If you can't, that's fine. Just make sure when you post that it's good, relevant content. I could talk for a lot longer, and I will spare you all. But if you are looking to do some more outbound content for your real estate, try to do like a slideshow or post them all as one in one post. So if you have like, you know, your market update on Mondays, and you just have, you know, new listings, new price, happy buyers, and you just put all of that in one post, that's not going to be every, you know, second of your feed. That's going to be one time, and it's going to be a lot easier for someone who's not necessarily buying or selling to want to follow you. It's okay if you didn't use your Hannah email to register. Whatever email you put in, I will send. Thank you guys so much. I'm really glad that this worked out. I'm being the first Wednesday webinar. If you are still on, I want to let everyone do a little plug for my next one. So I'm not sure when I have the next Wednesday webinar, but please keep your eyes open. I will be on one of these Wednesdays. I'm doing a MarTech to-do list, and I'm actually going to go through every little thing that you could be doing to utilize your MarTech tools. So editing your open to close emails, sending out your Real Scout alerts, changing, you know, adding a video to your Hannah presentations. And I'll just be going step by step with everyone on Zoom. So if you have access to 2 computers, you could literally do it all with me in the moment, live, real time, your MarTech to-do list. So keep your eye open in Hobie's Town Square for that email. Would love to see all of you on that one as well. And I don't see any other questions. How am I on YouTube? Okay, so this is an easy one. Let's just go to YouTube. Or I guess we should go to. So you go to youtube.com. And I'm just going to search for Kate Lasour. That's not me, but this is one of my posts. Oh, Jerry. Okay. So you find one of my posts, same spot, there I am. Just hit subscribe and you will get all of my notifications. Thank you everyone so much. You guys are giving me great compliments. I really appreciate it. To post to your zip code, you have to boost the post. That is something I will do a webinar on. So how to download a Bitmoji, all you need to do is just email it to yourself and then open, here, I think I actually have one. So I sent myself this Bitmoji, just emailed it to myself, and then I would just click on that and do save as picture. I will share all of the handouts. I promise, guys, I didn't make them just for me. You will get them. You're hoping I will do a daily show. If I find enough content to talk to you guys every day, I would absolutely have a daily show. You can follow me on Instagram or Facebook. I can go live every morning with a fun tip, but then you're gonna make me have to get up and put makeup on and everything, and I don't know about all that. How to post on YouTube? We'll absolutely show how to do that. I can show how to post on YouTube from computer and phone. You guys will have plenty to do here. This video will be shared. So advertising on social media, if you're looking for like the boosting posts and stuff like that, I can do it. If you're looking for how to just start your web page, you can go ahead on Go Hannah to the Hannah U, and there's Social Media 101. Same daily. Guys, I don't know if I can talk to you every day. I'll discuss with Jackie and see if she lets me talk to you every day. I think we might all get a little crazy listening to me. All right, thank you, everyone. I think the rest of these are just thank you messages. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to sign off. This will be available here soon. Just stay in touch. If you've got any other questions, you have my information, I believe. If you don't, let me leave you with it. All right, there's the screen, I think, with all of my information that you guys should be seeing. And have a great rest of the day. I hope I gave you enough to do, you know, through the end of the week.
Little rock star you.
I just finished.
It was fantastic. I know you just finished because the influx of emails of people wanting to know if it's going to be recorded and if we're going to do it again has already started. So
like literally 20 people were like, can you do a daily show?